Hi there. I'm in the UK on a very hot sunny day, so I thought I'd read a little bit of this book called Raised Up. I wrote it about resurrection testimonies because I wanted to research resurrection, the study, and I found out that my dad himself had prayed for someone in a restaurant and they came back to life again after being dead. So on page 89, Raised Up, Resurrection Testimonies, it says, Paula O'Keefe is one of my oldest and dear friends. She has a laid-down life of a missionary her entire life. Here she shares a testimony in her own words. It was the summer of 2001. We were at the glorious Black Sea in southern Russia, hosting a camp for refugees from Chechnya. One of the campers, called Alan, was so thrilled to be away from the war as his dream was to learn to swim. At the camp he shared a dormitory with Kevin, and Kevin found that Alan couldn't swim. He promised to teach him. "I'll give you my goggles if you learn to swim," he said. One night Kevin awoke to see Alan sneaking into the room, seemingly drunk. He staggered onto the bed and threw up, and then passed out. When Kevin examined him, he realised it was very serious. "Something's terribly wrong with Alan. Come quickly. I thought he was drunk, but I'm not sure. He's in a bad way." Dashing into the boys' dorm, I took one look at Alan and gasped. His eyes had rolled up into the back of his head, and he was turning blue. "Jesus, you have to help us here and step in. I can't have Keda lose another family member," Paula said, because she'd lost her husband recently. So it was obviously a relative of this Alan guy. She prayed inwardly. We prayed for him, but no response, none at all. But suddenly, gentle little Margaret spoke with an incredibly authoritative voice that must have made all the demons in that area stand to attention. "I bind you, spirit of death, in Jesus' name, and I speak life into you, Alan, right now." Alan's eyes popped open as the words left her mouth. Looking straight at me and then at Margaret, he reassured us. "Don't worry, I'll be all right now." With that, he turned over and went to sleep as if nothing happened. "Amazing," we whispered excitedly to each other. In the morning, Alan was bright as a button, and he explained what had happened. "I had decided to go practice my swimming. I waited till everyone had gone to bed and crept out and tried to swim in the sea. But suddenly, out of nowhere, a huge wave came over me, dragging me under the water, and I couldn't seem to find the surface for ages, and I swallowed loads of water. I nearly drowned. I was petrified. I prayed that somehow I would get back to land, and I lay on the beach for a little while. I have no idea how I managed to crawl back here to the dorm." He swallowed a large amount of seawater, some of which had accumulated in his lungs, causing him to stop breathing, known as secondary drowning. But God had healed him and raised him up. What an amazing story, and a testimony from my friend. She's a missionary in Israel now, so yeah. And her book's called Miracles in the Midst of War, which I recommend. And this one is by myself, called Raised Up. Do grab your copy. It's good holiday reading, and it will boost your faith. Lots of love to you all.